It's that time of year again. Only 3 more days until opening season. So I got Tyler behind me. We're checking out the field here, the hunting grounds, the old, super old, where is it? Where is it? Right there, the super old hunting blind is starting to collapse. It was built out of a bunch of old, what was it built out of? Old timber and old pallets, and it's pretty gross. It's nice that it's buried in there in the trees. So it's a ground blind. We don't hunt up in the trees. We do way back that way down that aisle. Right there, down that aisle way back in the woods. We do have a tree stand down there too. So we have 2 options. We have tree stand option and we have ground blind option, and they're both separated by about, I would say, 100 yards. Our camera has been picking up some movement and it's starting to get close. I think we're 72 hours away. Wednesday opens. There's another trail right in there. So the trails are starting to get filled in. Unfortunately, the roof is collapsing on that, so it's not too safe. One day we may upgrade it to an actual blind up in the trees, like build a stand there somewhere. Well, who knows? What did we try?
Tried that over there, but it collapsed.
We did do that, so he's right. Let's run a clip of that here. We'll run a little clip of that thing collapsing a couple months ago. I can't remember when that happened, but we tried to build a tree stand for hunting and it collapsed. So let's run that here. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, and it was in time lapse, so it's not that good.
Yeah, it was in time lapse. It's just watch it. We'll be right back. As you can see, that didn't work. Kevin got hit in the head with a little bit of something. We don't know what. We're gonna go assess the damages. The leg broke on our way up, fell off. It didn't work. It was a bad idea. Should have never done it from the start. We should have just left the 4 legs on the ground, not used the cement pillars. But nobody got hurt completely. It's got a bump, but yeah. Note to self, maybe I should just buy a blind. That's what I should do, buy a tree stand, not try to build one to save money and hurt people. Okay, we saw some evidence of tracks. There's movement. Look at this, look at this. Hang on. Look at the size of some of them tracks. Look at them. All the way up, going right through the mud here. Tons of tracks. I don't know which way they were walking in that direction. So the question is, do they turn that way and go towards where we're hunting? Or do they just go this way up the hill and not go towards the hunting and walk around it? Who knows? We see evidence it should be a good hunting season. Last year we didn't get anything to fill the freezer. The year before that we got 1. I think we're allowed 4 by Connecticut state law. So that's it. The area is prepped. The building needs a little more work. I might swing down tomorrow. And then we got to get the Crossbow out and make sure it's all tuned up and safe and ready to go. All right, we should be good. Found it. Okay, so I already waxed it. I already oiled it. We're good to go there. That one we are not going to be shooting today. I do not practice with those. I save those for the real world. These two are the two we'll be practicing with. Now they're the same weight as that one, so I'm not too worried about it. Make sure they're tight. Make sure they're all clean. That the kids didn't do anything silly. The kids don't touch this stuff. It's all locked up. Okay. Everything looks good. We're set at 20 yards. It's what we practice at, because then it's what I practice at, because down in the field, down back, we're actually at 18 yards. I gotta move it. I gotta move it. Okay, so now we're at 20 yards. So at 20 yards, basically, the pin I have set in here, the bolt on a crossbow, it's called a bolt, not an arrow, moves so fast that between pretty much 10 yards up to about 25, I use the same crosshair. Anything over 25, I go to the next crosshair. That's super dirty. So, I said it earlier, probably should have done all this about a week ago, if not longer. Now I purposely shoot sitting down, because in my blind I'll be sitting down. You don't want to practice standing up and then in your blind shoot sitting down. If you shoot in a stand, practice standing up. But most of what I do is sitting in the blind, ground level. I don't shoot from the stand that often, hence the chair. So I'm gonna take this shot, top line in the scope, center of the target, to see how far off I am. You got both dogs?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Safety was on. Hey, let's go check that out. First shot of the year. It's been probably 6 months since I shot one. That's not bad. So up and down, we're good. Left to right, we were off by a couple. I was aiming here. So let's see if we can get that next time. Load another one and take the shot. Odd color always goes down. All right, let's check that one out. 20 yards, top line, in the sight. 20 yards, top line. So we're an inch and a half higher than we want to be, and about an inch to the left. I'm going to adjust the scope just a tiny bit to see if I can bring it down and to the right a little bit. So we'll make some adjustments and see if we can hit dead center, or at least inside the red ring. That's our next step. Oh, by the way, one thing you definitely want to make sure you do, if this is all new to you, first season shooting with a crossbow, get a target, crossbow approved. Got it. Field points only. It says it right on the target. Field points. Okay, I think I got it dialed in. I don't know if you witnessed it there, but at one point I did something really stupid. Right after I got off that phone call, I went to go shoot my next round, and I actually never loaded a bolt in the crossbow. That could have been extremely dangerous. The crossbow could have exploded. It could have taken my eye out, my arm. But that crossbow is smarter than me. It has what's called anti-dry fire, meaning it won't shoot if you don't have one of these in there. So that pretty much just saved my life. So if you're looking for a new bow, definitely get one. Not a bow, a crossbow. dry fire, meaning it won't shoot. If you are an idiot like I was, don't load it. Second word of advice, don't bring your cell phone on the range. All right, I'm gonna set you guys down here, which is probably a bad idea, but you're gonna watch the next two hit the target in slow-mo. What the heck? Alright, I don't know why that one was so far off. I gotta try again. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm just gonna stick with that. If you notice, I'm hitting the same spot every time. I'm aiming here, but hitting here. So I know I'm an inch over and an inch up. So wherever I aim, my arrow's gonna hit an inch over and an inch up. I'm not worried about that. That's pretty darn good. So now I'm gonna pack everything back up. I'll do another video at some point telling you guys what's all in here. Tomorrow is opening day. We'll see what happens. Wish me luck. Hit the buttons down below. Subscribe, follow, stay safe out there. And we'll see you in the next video. Okay, if you stuck around, we're gonna go for a 40-yard shot. Normally I wouldn't take that shot, unless it's crystal clear, super easy, nothing in the way. But we're gonna set it up. We're gonna set up a 40-yard shot and see if we can hit it. Okay, I've hit the 40-yarder before on a target, not on a deer. I just don't want to lose one of my bolts. See, 40 is a long way. All right, let's go see. 35 yards. Off by like 3 inches. Let's take one more shot. All right, let's go see. Here we go again. Lots of steps today. So top line is 20 yards. Bottom line is 35. Now we know. Top's 20, bottom's 35. There we go. Now we'll see you later.